Hello, hello. Welcome to another Ninja Russ Yap Sesh, guys. Yes, welcome. And today, today's yap is gonna be about figures, anime figures. Yes. If you guys don't know, everyone knows. Everyone knows. Weebs like their anime figures. That includes me. But that hasn't been always the case. That has not been always the case because back then, as a newly adjusted weeb, I did like some cool shows. Some Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds. What else? What else? I'm trying to remember. Some peak. A little bit of Naruto, Dragon Ball. Does Kamega Kill count? It doesn't really count. I'm trying to think of another show. Um, I don't know. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, even with my limited knowledge in anime, I I had some pretty favorite shows that would be nice to have a figure. However, the issue, I guess, is it costs money, guys. It costs money to get figures. Insane, insane. I know. I thought they just you just create them like Rudius and Mushoku Tensei. You just carve them yourself, right? But the I guess the main thing for me personally is that I'm a little bit of a frugal guy, okay? And not only that, it's more like the functional use of a figure. Let's just say it's not that great. And that includes like something like a poster, right? Like the functional use of it, it's really just there to take up space, no? So I kind of have this more like utilitarian mindset when it comes to things I purchase. Hence why I have shit like this mic that costs like a fuck ton of money. Not it depends. It depends how you view on it. But like, let's just say I bought a bunch of tech over the years, and it's been kind of collecting. So that's my issue. But what kind of convinced me, I guess, in terms of getting figures, outside of just the normal idea of displaying things that you like, is sort of this idea. I dare say, is a sort of idea of trying to shape your environment to the things that inspire you. That makes sense. I think artists or like really quirky people do this to to the greatest extent is that they usually decorate their rooms to a thing that showcases everything about their personality. And as you can see, I'm kind of getting there. Don't ignore that. I don't even know what is that? University of Chicago? I've been to Chicago once in my life. I don't know what that is doing here. I don't know, but it's to showcase a little bit of my own personality while at the same time trying to, I guess, not okay. I did say inspire, but it's more like to sort of connect myself to resonate with things that I truly do love. And that's why I think it's a very important thing to really take that time to identify what really speaks to you. Like, just like, or rather, just like really think about what makes a certain thing, or in this case, anime or show, manga, whatever, like the piece of media, what really is pulling you towards it? Is it the coolness, the edginess of Ryu Hayabusa? Is it the infinite spiral energy that exudes from Simone over here, or maybe it's what is it? The quirky what is it? Relatable nature to me, at least, of Mario over there. It is trying to identify those bits and pieces, and then once you've identified those things that you really like, it's something really, I guess, really motivating to have it physically there, even if it's not reminding you completely every single moment of the day, right? Like as you can see with the figures, they're kind of just sitting there. You know, it's similar to the like manga stuff I'm displaying. Honestly, this applies to everything that you want to showcase on display. Is that all these things, each and every one of them has a little bit of a story behind it, and I recognize that some you realistically, I guess, is you can't really keep every single little thing, right? Uh, Luckily, I have not gone to that end point, that end step where I am collecting too much shit uh, to the end point of it's like rotting outside of some people. But, or rather, it's basically what I'm trying to say is I'm not haven't turned into a complete hoarder and not only that, just I haven't bought so many figures that I can't handle all of them. Some of them have been gifted to me, like for example, that Kurisu right over there was gifted to me, and then some I bought out of the blue, like the Hell's Paradise figure right here. But what I'm trying to say is that having these things, yes, they are temporary. They're like objects. If they all burn in the fire, I'd be pretty sad, but I can move on. You know, that's the important thing is these are merely just representations of the singular like pieces of essence, if you will, of the things that really like I guess inspire me, but more so connect with me on a deeper fundamental level. And that's why I think people should buy anime figures. In fact, I would say with a caveat that you buy the ones that truly have some meaning to you. Bonus points if it has a bonus story to it. Like for example, the Junk Warrior and Yusei Fudo thing. I didn't know those existed, and I found them in Akihabara. So it kind of changed my life there. I didn't even know they made Yu-Gi-Oh 5D's figures. I thought that was a myth. So stuff like that is like having a little bit of like a history to them. But as I said before, it's just they should always be used as a reminder to yourself, or like a thing to inspire you, rather than just hey guys, hey look, I got this cool Ryu Hayabusa figure. Do you really like that? That's so cool, isn't it? That cost me that shit cost. I think that shit costed like $80. I don't remember. It was pricey. I think it was pricey. From well, it depends if it's technically in Japanese yen, but that's besides the point. The main thing is like they're just objects, okay? At the end of the day, they're just objects, representations of an idea, and it's what what is the actual utility, I'd say, is to remind you to actually take the lessons or the stories or the essence of the things that surround you and to move forward and make something with it. Ideally, make something with it. Obviously, you don't have to make things. However, I'd say that's the most beautiful thing of all is to actually create something. Uh, but the issue is like actually feeling that way. For me, I understand that like creating is really nice and I do enjoy it, but it's tough, Meryl. It's tough. And the only way to get through all that is to remind yourself that Reiju is right there. She is so hot and god damn it, I'll make something. I'll make something just for her. Or Mari, which I don't have a Mari figure, but you know, you get what I mean, right? It's this is not just a singular thing, or it is a singular thing. It is just to remind yourself. Whatever, whatever. So that's my case for why you should buy anime figures. Buy all the anime figures you can. At least the ones that really truly inspire you. If you have too many, be like what was it? Go make an eBay account, okay? Just go and make an eBay account. Start moving it off to someone who might appreciate it more, right? I'm not saying okay. It's basically like I said with the a little bit of that hoarder mentality is you shouldn't cling on to these figures so heavily. As I mentioned, if you put them on a glass case, good. You should make it like fancy and everything. But if something does happen, if like the next day your house burns down and shit, at least you're still alive, okay? Like the important thing is you're carrying all the things that you experience within yourself. And sure, the figures are a reminder of the stuff that you experience, but at the end of the day, it's the current moment that you gotta put use into it. And yeah, I guess that's my case. That's my case. Go buy some figures. And as a little reflection moment, I just realized, well, not just realized, but this has been a trend with a lot of my yaps lately. Is they all like lead into each other, right? Like even if I'm talking about a completely different subject, they always lean into something that's more fundamental, like oh, create something or whatever. Yeah, that's just a weird side note. I think it's nice, but it's also a little awkward because I'm like, oh, this is supposed to be a yap sesh on anime figures. Why am I talking about essence and stuff? Who knows? But yeah, that's me signing off. Yes.